So this is an unboxing of this new thing I got. It's my new phone. It's the Google Pixel 3. And this is the first time in a while that I've been back on Android. Probably, I think 3 years. So I've had the iPhone 6, 7, and 10. And then I'm back to 6 for a little while. So, yeah, and actually, let me just give you my first, because I've unboxed a lot of Apple products, but this is pretty premium, feels premium. Nice box, and there it is. This is probably the first premium, how do I say it, Android phone I've used. The last Android phone I used was Galaxy S4, and then I also had a Droid Bionic, so this is definitely a step up, especially with the operating system. This comes with Android 9.0 Pie. But so before I get to that, let's see. Under the box, there is documentation, and I believe it should. Yep, there's a SIM card release, which I'll need to take it out of this guy. Let's get started. Team Pixel, and yeah. So I'll need that later. Let's see. I believe these are the earbuds that they come with. Yep. USB-C cable. And this is a USB-C to audio jack. And this is USB-C to USB-A, which I heard you can connect from phone to phone. And I think I can connect my iPhone directly onto here to download at least the photos. And then let me find a way to download my text messages and contacts off. Hopefully most of my contacts will be on Google already. And then we have the power brick, and I think this supports fast charging. So yeah, that's the box. Let's put that aside for now. And then let's give you my first impressions of this. And wow, look at that. Feels very premium. One thing you'll definitely notice is these speaker grills from the bottom and the top. And you know, initially, if you don't see these two camera cutouts, you won't know which one's the top and bottom. But this is definitely a premium feel phone. Fingerprint scanner back here. I'm not going to go over specs because I don't usually do that, and this is kind of my first kind of unboxing video. But one thing that that you'll notice is this textured back, and this is glass too. So everything back here is all glass, including this kind of textured. And I've heard this is a little bit slippery. I can feel it, how it can get slippery, but by the way, my case is coming tomorrow, so I'll have one day to play with this without a case. So hopefully nothing will happen. Anyway, if we compare it to, let's say, my iPhone 6, you'll see definitely very similar feel, I must say, all the iPhones. And I don't have the iPhone 10 right now. My wife has it now, but yeah, I'll do a comparison with that later, hopefully maybe in a week after using this, and then I'll do some physical impressions. But this is an iPhone 6, which is same form factor as a 7 and an 8, not the Plus versions or the Max, but I'm interested to compare the size of this. Anyway, this has been a first unboxing. I will maybe give you my first impression once I boot this up, charge this up, and then put in the SIM card as well. So it's been an interesting 2 or 3 hours just playing with this phone. I would say during those 2 to 3 hours, I was just kind of both playing around with the features and also setting up the phone the way I wanted it to. I would say my first impression is this is a really nice phone and really nice screen. I was worried that I was going to not like the screen as much. I remember seeing the V30, LG V30 in the stores, which had the same screen as the Pixel 2 XL, and I was just not impressed. And I've been using an iPhone 10 the past year, and I switched back to the iPhone 6 because I knew I was going to switch to Android, and gave that phone to my wife. And I realized that how much I missed that screen on the iPhone 10. And so I'm happy to say that just looking at this screen, I'm very happy with what I see so far. Another first impression I have is this is a very familiar Android OS, even from all the way back when I had a Samsung S4. And I'm not sure what version that was, but we were up to Android 9.0 Pie. So I believe that was Android 4 or 5. Anyway, it's a very familiar Android OS, but it's refined and it's a lot smoother. There are things that I was looking forward to coming back to, which was, for example, on-screen widgets. So I have this, I have some lights in my house, smart lights in my house. And of course, I can use voice assistants, but a lot of times I carry my phone and I just want to press a widget and just turn off the light, So I could turn off this light right here. This is a Wemo switch, an older one, and it's kind of in a weird position in the house, so it's a little bit slow in reacting to the other. But these other widgets are just kind of instantaneous. So this is kind of like some of the things that I know that I'm looking forward to tinkering around with. Anyway, I'm going to wait for another week or two to give you my kind of final review. I have a feeling that it's going to be a pretty positive review, just from the few hours I've had with it. And then I'll talk more in depth with the camera as I play around with the camera in day-to-day use as well. Anyway, this has been my unboxing and first impression of the Google Pixel 3. Thanks for watching.